just few hours before vote for dismissal. House Representatives Kevin McCarthy on Tuesday grouped Democrats and Republicans. He met in conference room on 3rd floor Cannon House office building and came together as last resort. Avoid the date to be written soon. The group was created from the two-party 64-member Problem Solvers group, which saw themselves more moderate and more pragmatic than the fiery followers of their party. Some came from moving areas where voters could applaud the two-party action. People familiar with session. Republicans, Democrats in group for more than an hour. The Speaker, who spent 9 months and helped serve most extreme elements in his party, said he agreed to save McCarthy and begged them support stability of institution. On October 3, Assembly, led by the Republicans, took Representative Kevin McCarthy from presidency on an accusation led by a minority from his party group. The people said that the Democrats were stunned. They thought McCarthy did little to gain their trust and didn't want help from them. They opposed Republicans, reminding that Assembly believed that had passed new rules, primarily increase power of minority party and make it difficult for Speaker be dismissed in future, and isolate from extreme right-wing challenges. In another country, perhaps in another political system or environment, these were members who could come together to support a candidate for leader and save the government and the country from unprecedented chaos. The deal ended before it was reached, and McCarthy's fate was determined. That afternoon, all 208 Democrats in the House of Representatives merged with 8 conservative Republicans, voting for McCarthy's dismissal and firing a speaker for the first time in U.S. history. The failure last resort efforts those who define themselves as problem solvers. Leadership gap. House Representatives in coming days. He underlines how unlikely it would be to resolve it through a kind unity government that might otherwise seem to be most obvious way forward. Although government funding ends in less than 45 days, aid to Ukraine is uncertain, and America's reputation as a functioning democracy is at stake this week. There were very few signs that could be the fastest way to interest in bringing together a two-party coalition. Collect the 217 votes required to select a speaker. What happened here really upset me. Representative David Joyce, member of Problem Solvers Group, said in an interview Wednesday. He said, and it was close because McCarthy was overthrown on Saturday, supporting a measure supported by the Democrats and preventing government from being closed. He was working on behalf of the American people. This was not a political decision. This was the right thing to do for our country. And was he fired? A Democrat at meeting opposed this, saying that the lack of trust made it impossible to make a deal with GOP counterparts without taking a concrete step in rules. No one trusts